What is going on, you guys, and welcome back to the channel. Or if you're stopping in for the first time, welcome to the channel. And this is the Focus 200 channel, and today's video is going to be a doozy. Pretty much, if you guys aren't new to the channel, like I just said, I have a 2017 Mustang Ecoboost. You guys might be wondering why. I think I've done that on another video, so just go ahead and scroll through my other videos and check it out. But today's video is going to be what I've done to the car so far, what should you do to your car for a boosted car, and my top favorite mods. The top favorite mods are in no particular order. They are just kind of, whatever comes to mind, or not what comes to mind, but what I have down for my favorite mods. The mods I have to date are going to be as listed, and you guys will see clips of them throughout the video. The lowering springs I got were from Roush Yates or Vogland. They're pretty much Roush Yates. I got those on eBay for $100. If you guys, well, you guys are going to see right now that I unboxed them and they look fantastic. Blue is literally one of my favorite colors. Obviously, as you can see, I have the blue theme going on right now. The lowering springs dropped the car 1.5 inches all the way around. I scrape, it sucks, but it's a good little investment that I did. The second thing is going to be my custom exhaust from Coffin Muffler, guys. Coffin Muffler, they did a custom exhaust. I say custom, but it's basically their form of a resonator, and they just cut off my mufflers. So before I did that mod though, when I first got the car, I did a resonator delete. Hopefully I have the clip of it still, of if it's not up here right now, it is on my other computer. But it made it sound really good. But the new setup I have now, stock cap goes into I can't remember the size diameter of the pipe, but it goes into the Coffin Muffler silencer, and then it goes straight back into nothing. So like I said, it's basically a straight piped with a little, almost like a glass pack in the middle. Another thing that I have done to the car is a stage 1 by Cobb. Not sure what the power adder was, but you can just feel a big difference in the power and overall boost as you're accelerating, and it actually makes the exhaust sound really, really well. It complements the exhaust, as you'll hear. The SR Performance intake that I just recently installed, that was really, really beneficial, because you can hear the air suck into the intake, and then you can hear like a little bit of a kind of sound. I got that from American Muscle. It was about $160. I think that's really beneficial to have, especially like if you're pushing a little bit more power into your car, and so your exhaust can breathe a little bit better. Then we have some cosmetic stuff. So I have the Demon Eyes that I got from Dial Dynamics. Well, they're Dial Dynamics Demon Eyes, but I bought them through CJ Pony Parts. I think for like $100 and something bucks. I can't really remember. But then also before that, I got the sequential tail light connectors for the tail lights. So every time you brake, it goes from like so you know what I'm talking about. So basically, it's like your turn signals when you brake. You know what I'm talking about. You've probably seen them all over the internet. So that's pretty much what I've done up to date with the car. It's a money pit. I've done other things to the car that I really wouldn't consider a mod. Like, I went from 18-inch wheels to 19-inch wheels. I bought new tires. I've gotten some lighting stuff in the car. I really don't consider those mods. It's just kind of something on the car. So now we're going to get into my personal favorite mods on the car. For one, it's going to be the custom exhaust, once again by Coffin Muffler. They were really, really good people. The reason why it's my favorite mod is because it gives the exhaust note something way different. I've been hearing a lot of like American Muscle stuff, like back their old videos, like the Borla Attack, and I've been hearing their sound clips. I'm just like, it kind of sounds trash, but no car really sounds the same, like in person as opposed to on camera. But I mean, I feel like I have one of the better sounding Ecoboosts here in town, or probably, I don't know, wherever. If you guys want to have a rev battle, hit my DMs on Instagram. But we're gonna go to the next favorite mod that I also think you should probably do. Is gonna be a tune by whatever tuner you want to go with. So my tune is, like I said, through Cobb. It's the Accessport, and I'm running a stage 1 with 91 octane and basically pump gas because I can't do E85. I am waiting to get not waiting to get, I'm waiting to get the money for the Pro Tune, but that's going to be coming up probably in the near future, just as soon as this coronavirus stuff is all over and I get to working again on a normal, regular basis. Now, the last favorite mod that I have on the car is going to be the SR Performance Intake. Just literally briefly explain to you about it earlier in the video, but I feel like it's really beneficial to the car. With all that being said, there's one more segment. It's going to be top first mods to do to a boosted car. This doesn't refer to EcoBoosts. It refers to all boosted cars from the factory. Basically, what I haven't done yet is the intercooler and charge pipes. I feel like that's the first thing you should do. I mean, at least with EcoBoost, they're kind of restrictive. The intercoolers, always just try and get an aftermarket one, just so your car is able to breathe better, doesn't get heat soaked, especially if you live in like Arizona or like anywhere hot, like New Mexico or whatever. Out here in California, it doesn't get too hot, but still, the charge pipes as well will make it way cooler. Another one you should do is an exhaust. If you're tired of that boring stock sound, and if you don't live in California, then you're fine. But if you're tired of that stock sound, definitely get an exhaust. I know for sure for whatever car you guys are driving, you guys can find an exhaust for it, or go to a muffler shop and they can fix you up something. I feel like that just always sets off any vehicle, boosted or not. An exhaust is always really, really good to have. Next one's going to be an intake or drop-in filter. So I feel like this list is really repetitive, but I mean, it is what it is. So intake or drop-in filter. If you guys know and you guys been following the channel, the first thing I did, like breathing wise of the car, was the drop-in filter from K&N. Those are really good. I feel like they don't really give you horsepower, but they do let your car breathe a little bit better as opposed to like the paper filters that come with the car. Depending on what kind of vehicle you have, boosted or not, this is probably one good thing you can do to the car. So you can probably, get a little bit more horsepower, but you do have a really good sound that goes with the exhaust. So go ahead and do that to your vehicle. You can find intakes on eBay, Amazon, whatever car company, American Muscle. I think MAP Performance has them, SR Performance has them, Roush has them if you have a Mustang. The list goes on and on for intakes. So go ahead and get yourself an intake or drop-in filter. Like I said, K&N is probably the best for drop-in filters. But yeah, go ahead and get yourself a little intake so your car can breathe a little bit better. And the last thing is lowering springs. People always complain about, why do you lower your car? Why do you lower your car? It's too low to the ground. You're going to scrape. You're going to rip off a bumper, this and that. But there are a lot of benefits to lowering your vehicle. Lower center of gravity, less body roll. If you accelerate, I see your ass, but your car is not going to squat down and then take off. It's just going to be planted and go. I've noticed that in my car. My buddy Nick's noticed that in his car. We just did his springs just a little while ago, and he loves it. But especially when you brake too, you're not gonna get that dive. You're gonna get it's gonna stay real level as you brake, like on a hard brake. So that works good for drag racing. It works good for autocross. It works good for roll racing, dig racing, going out to Mexico and having some fun with your friends. I feel like springs are like one of the better things. Depends on how stiff you go, the spring rate, all that stuff. I forgot what spring rate mine are, but they're pretty stiff. I mean, even when I have stock springs on, it was pretty bumpy, but it's a little bit bumpier now, but they're pretty stiff. It just sucks going over speed bumps. With all that being said, guys, that is the end of the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys haven't already, I forgot to mention it, go ahead and like, subscribe. But before I go ahead and check out my boy on Instagram, hold on, let me try and find his Instagram. So go check out my boy Moss Mango. Well, I bought them, but he gave me a really good deal on these key tags. It says unleash the horses. I got a lot of flack on it on Instagram, but because I have a 4-cylinder Mustang. But go ahead and check him out on Instagram. I'm not sure if he has any more left. Go ahead and check him out. Moss Mango, Moss MOS_Mango, like the fruit. And with all that being said, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. Please, guys, stay inside, be safe. No car shows, no car meets it yet, but there should be some coming up soon once this whole coronavirus lifts. And with all that being said, guys, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.